This is a much required video that will follow up from my previous video that I did titled "Is 100% Dodge Possible?" I cover about how dodge is a multiplicative concept that leads to 100% being unachievable, and then also covered about the logic behind RNG in Arknights. Little did I know, I created a problem for myself, where apparently the video may not have covered about the calculation of dodge deeply enough, and so as a continuation, I'll show you very clearly how to calculate dodge stacks, and then explain to you what is the highest possible dodge that is attainable in the game. If you also haven't watched the previous video, I suggest that you watch that first, or you can watch it after you finish this. Before I even talk about dodge, I must teach you a mathematical concept that is probability. Probability means percentage chance for something to happen, and people turn to probability when they want to measure harder outcomes. Let me go simple first. You've got a 6-sided dice, assumingly perfect and unbiased. 3 of the faces says yes, and another 3 says no. That simply means that the probability to roll a yes is 50% because of the half-half. Simple enough of a logic. What if I ask, what is the probability of getting yes 3 times in a row? Some of you may be quick to answer this, but not everyone. So I'll bring you to what is called a probability tree. A probability tree helps you to branch out a list of outcomes, and then at the end of each branch is an outcome that can be tagged with a percentage chance. Back to the dice, you know that in your first row, there are only 2 possibilities, yes or no. Then in your second row, for each of the 2 possibilities, it branches out to another 2, and repeat that again for the third row. To find out the percentage chance of 3 yeses, you take the probability of the yes in the first row, multiplied by the second, and multiplied by the third. That will give you a probability of 12.5% of getting 3 yeses. This is a very brief introduction to probability and the probability tree. I will relate this to dodge. Let's take Theta's dodge at E2, which is 40% without potentials. The probability of her dodging one attack is 40%, and the probability of her not dodging is 60%. When you put deep color and Theta together, it is not 50% plus 40% as explained in the previous video. You do not add it because of how the RNG seed works. Theta first receives a number from the RNG seed. If she does not dodge, then deep color will take over and check the next number of the RNG seed. That is why it is a multiplicative concept. It is not 2 dodges merged into one. It's each operator taking instructions from the RNG seed. You can draw it out like it is a probability tree. So 40% Theta will dodge and 60% she doesn't. The 60% branches to 50% that deep color will help Theta to dodge, and 50% that she will not. The overall probability that Theta will not dodge can be calculated as 60% multiplied by 50%. We write it as something that can go into a calculator, which will be 0.6 multiplied by 0.5. That would be 0.3, or in other words, 30%. You take 100 minus 30 and you get 70%. 70% that Theta will dodge. No matter how many dodge increasing operators you add, the probability of the buffed operator dodging will never hit 100%. I'll take the question in one of the previous lesson comments, where you put 4 male robotas around Helliger. You can branch it out to a tree like this, so you calculate the overall probability that Helliger will not dodge, which is 25% that Helliger will not dodge, multiplied by 4 of the 65% that the robotas are unable to help Helliger to dodge. It's multiplying all the percentages where dodge will fail. You change them to decimals for easier calculations, and you will then get 4.5%. So the overall probability Helliger will dodge is 100 subtracted by this, which is 95.5%. I think you guys get the point on how to calculate dodge with this. If I were to say that 100% is impossible, then what is the highest possible dodge that can be achieved now? Disclaimer by the way, you should never try to pull your operators up to near 100% dodge, as there is literally no benefit in trading away DPS units for dodge operators. Helliger's skill will only turn on for slightly over 10 seconds and become paper afterwards, so there is really no reason to make this come true. But for science, let's say you're a Dumbo for those 10 seconds and you say, I'm gonna make my own dodge monster. The best and highest possible way to achieve this is to put Helliger surrounding him with mere robots in range of deep color and Tsukinogi, while also being peeled by Spot, who who gives 10% dodge for every heal. Again, provided he does heal. This will max out the usual deployment limit of 9 in every stage. Here is the probability tree of the situation. And so, with Honor, I will multiply by all the percentages where he does not dodge, subtract that by 100, and drum roll, the highest possible dodge you can achieve in the game is 98.7%. Not even 99%. This is worse than all those hand-washing soap advertisements. With that, I've successfully shown you how dodge can never be 100%. Alright, that wraps up my added dodge lesson, and cheers to more lessons with you guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button, and if you loved it, I would love to have you subscribe. See you guys!